Welcome back to One-on-One Sports. I'm joined by my college football experts, Marcus Brown and Sydney Brown. Looking ahead to this weekend, college football has some very important games involving a couple of top 25 teams, including defending national champion Florida State. I'm going to give you three key games from this coming weekend, and you're going to pick a key matchup from each game and determine who will win based on that matchup. All right? So first, Sydney. We're going to start with Auburn at number 20, Kansas State.
I think the matchup to look for here is quarterback Jake Waters versus the Nebraska defense. Auburn defense. He's truly a dual threat quarterback. Last game he had 200 yards throwing and 100 yards rushing. So I think that'll definitely be a challenge for Auburn.
And I guess for Auburn, you have to look at their turnover battle. If they can win the ball control battle, they can actually, I think they can overcome Kansas State. With their crowd being into it, it's an away game, so you have to really look at how Auburn can control the ball.
I'm going to have to agree with Sydney on this one. I think the quarterback position is going to be really important for this game. Now, Marcus, moving on to the next game this weekend, Miami at number 24, Nebraska. Who you got for this one?
I have to go with Miami on this one. I think their defense can pull off a win in Nebraska. They given up only 236 yards throughout these two games. They've forced 6 turnovers. So I think they have the better matchup against this Nebraska offensive line right here.
I have to agree. I'm going with Miami because Philip Dorsett, Miami wide receiver, he's just coming off a huge game, 200 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, but only on 4 receptions. So he's proven that he can definitely catch the long ball and take it deep, and I don't think that Nebraska can handle that.
Definitely a challenge for Nebraska. Now moving on, Sydney, number 22, Clemson at number 1, Florida State. Who you got?
Well, this is a huge game. It has ACC implications as well as BCS. But I think I'm going to go with FSU just because, well, first off, they have Jameis Winston. I don't think Clemson's D-line can get to him. Last year, the defensive end, he only had 2 tackles, and he might try to put a better outing this year, but I don't think it's going to happen.
You know, I think this is going to be a big game for Florida State. Having Jameis Winston, having a lot of return players, national champions. Then you have to look at Clemson, how they lost Taj Boyd and Sammy Watkins. They just don't have the same pieces that they had last year to even try to compete with this Florida State team.
Yeah, it's going to be the same as last year.
It's going to be very interesting to see Clemson at Florida State. Florida State looking very good this
Yeah.
year. That's all the time we have for this college football block. Tune in next for the